In this video, I want to show you the dirt bike that I bought for under $1,000. What's up, Rad family? I'm Dakota Freeman and welcome to the Rad Adventure Dude channel. Is it even possible to buy a dirt bike for under $1,000? Let me show you the dirt bike I bought and I'll tell you exactly how much I paid for it. This is going to be a 2001 225 TTR Yamaha. This bike is actually street legal as it has a headlight and a tail light. When running, this dirt bike's probably worth about $1,500 to $2,000. However, I bought this dirt bike and it did not run, and I only paid $200 for it. Some people say, well, who would even sell a bike that doesn't run for $200? One of my friends had this bike for a while, and you could tell that it had been crashed pretty hard. I believe that whenever they crashed this dirt bike, it was definitely on the street, as it took a big impact to the handlebars and other parts of the bike as well. But when I first bought this bike, it didn't look as good as it does today. When I first bought this dirt bike, the front wheel wasn't even straight on with the handlebars. It didn't run. It didn't have a battery. The ignition switch didn't even work. And there's a lot of things I had to fix on this dirt bike to actually get it running. However, only paying $200 for a dirt bike, no matter what you put into it, is worth the money. So I bought this dirt bike, it didn't run, and then I brought it home and started working on it. What I had to do to this dirt bike to get it running was, first, I started by changing the oil, as this is a great place to start when you're doing your dirt bike maintenance. I cleaned the air filter in this bike to make sure that it could breathe good, clean air, and I cleaned out the carburetor. This bike had been sitting for probably like 10 to 15 years, and all of the internal components of this carburetor were corroded, had this slimy gunk film on everything. This slimy gunk film was from gas sitting inside the dirt bike for so long, and it had actually closed up a lot of the hoses on the dirt bike. I didn't actually change any of these dirt bike hoses. However, I just drained the old gas and put new gas in the dirt bike. And after cleaning the carburetor, the dirt bike still wouldn't run. The dirt bike didn't come with a battery in it, so I had to go get a battery to put in this dirt bike as well. And then after I got the battery in, I tried to crank the dirt bike and it still wasn't even trying to turn on. So just like anytime you buy something from somebody else, you're inheriting all of their problems. So I had to search and find what they had done to this dirt bike. The ignition switch was on the front of the dirt bike here, and it had a key that would turn off and on, but yet this did not do anything to the ignition. We found that we had to put in a secondary ignition switch to actually go through the switch that was on the bike and actually have a toggle switch to turn on and off the ignition separately. Once we put in this ignition switch and did all this other stuff to this dirt bike, it finally cranked up and started running. So I was able to buy this dirt bike for $200. I put a $100 battery in it. I cleaned the carburetor, changed the oil, cleaned the air filter, and the hardest part of everything was really figuring out why the ignition switch wasn't working. Once we rewired the ignition switch, put a new toggle switch on it, this bike fired right up and has been running like a champ ever since. I love this 225 TTR Yamaha to actually teach new riders on and get them comfortable and more confident with their riding. This is the perfect bike for that, as the power is very mellow and it's excellent for new riders. Plus, this bike's street legal, so I can take it on and off the road, and that's really awesome as well. So all in all, I've got about $300 in this bike and probably about 6 hours of working on it as well, and I've got a nice running dirt bike. So yes, you can buy a dirt bike for under $1,000. You just might have to put a little bit of work into it. If this video helped you and you enjoyed it, make sure you like this video, drop some comments down below, and ask me any other questions that you have. If you're looking for dirt bike riding tips, I'm always here. I've made a full dirt bike riding course over on my website that's going to walk you through being a complete beginner and take you to an advanced rider mastering the tracks and trails. I also give away a free dirt bike guide on my website, so go check it out. All you have to do is sign up for my newsletter and I'll send it right to you. Make sure you click the subscribe button that's right here and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of my future dirt bike riding tips. After that, you can watch my next video right here. Stay rad, and I'll see you over there.